but then you also have acknowledged that you'll suck her dick.
Correct. Absolutely.
How do you square that in your mind?
Man, this is a good one. I mean, I just truly like, I really just look at her like a woman, whether she has a dick or not. Personally, like, it even looks girly to me.
I'm confused. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Y'all see my new store, man? We just hired an e-commerce manager, and he off the chain. Already redesigned my store, already helping us with other people who have stores. So if you have a store and you're a big-time influencer, you want somebody to run the store, we do all the printing right here in-house. We do it all. We cover it. We'll run your store, everything from start to finish, customer service, everything. If you're an influencer, go to my website, click contact, hit me up, let me know. And some of y'all already got my number, but if you want your stuff done, we'll take care of you. Just go look at my website and see how well it's done. Go get your shirt, King Jesus. Yeah, King Jesus, 20% off. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't going to really talk about this video. I was going to let it go, but I just have comments on it because I've seen it a couple times floating around. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I did a video about these two before, and I just want to get my commentary on it because I think it's very interesting. I think it's wild. It's so many thoughts go through my mind when I look at stuff like this. And I wouldn't, it doesn't matter to me much, but sometimes there's people that I would like to listen to see what are people thinking when they do certain things. Like what's actually, I mean, clearly when you see what he says, he seems like a nut job. And when you see this person over here, you're like, what are they doing? But I like to listen to what people say so you can understand from their perspective, agree with it or not. You can understand what will make a man want to do that. But anyway, I'll play this clip and give my commentary. Wrote a clip.
Oh, I feel like to a lot of people.
And just so you guys know, this dude does adult entertainment. And all of these people do adult film. This is not random people that's just living their life. This dude does adult stuff, and then the two over there do adult stuff. So that already make it weird. And this guy was letting some dude, let me just go on.
Well, they have a hard time wrapping their head around the fact that you say you're straight, but then you also have acknowledged that you'll suck her dick.
Correct. Absolutely.
How do you square that in your mind?
Man, this is a good one. I mean, I just truly like, I really just look at her like a woman, whether she has a dick or not. Personally,
nothing against the man. Hey, it's America, bro. You can do whatever you want to do. But what it sounds like to me is a person trying to convince himself of a fetish, trying to convince himself and justify these two juxtaposed things, of being a man and messing with a man that's impersonating a woman. Like trying to justify it is what I'm hearing from him.
like, it even looks girly to me. You know what I mean?
Girly
it's different than mine.
Right.
I got a big.
It looks girly to me.
My OnlyFans is called the Hung Plumber for a reason.
Right.
See, they do adult stuff.
I'm hung as. She's got this tiny little thing from the hormones.
Well, yeah,
like,
the hormones make it small and make it
Yes.
like not get hard, right?
No, not at all. I literally.
if she's real
like,
turned on. If I get her real turned on, yeah.
You
Yeah.
might see it
You know,
poking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see it through the dress.
That's get high,
No,
bro. I love it.
Holy shit, I'm still learning. There's so many things I don't.
I just feel sorry for some people, man. Like, this dude is definitely in some fetish freaky stuff, right? Got OnlyFans, doing adult stuff. But I just, because I have two boys. I have sons. And I often wonder, like, what's in the mind of a person that turns trans? Because I think there's a lot of lying and deception out there where people will lie to you to gain sympathy from you to justify the crazy stuff that they do. Like, for instance, somebody know for a fact they weren't born this way. And they know the time and the place and the period of time in their life where they begin to explore that or do whatever with that, right? And instead of them just saying that and saying, look, I was curious, or look, I always felt like I like this. It's a fetish, or whatever the case may be. Instead of them saying that, they go and say, I was born this way. I have no control over this. It's like, and then that convolutes the reality of helping people or understanding even your own children if they can't be honest with you. If they were to say, hey, I was looking at adult stuff at a very young age and I got turned down by it or whatever, and it made me curious about it. Okay, now we know where to start. We know how to get you some help. We know how to help you figure it out if that's what you want to do and you're a grown person. But when you lie about it, it's confusing. How do we know how to help or even know what to say about this if people aren't telling the truth? So when I see people like this, I'm like, I get it. They say it's a mental illness, but like, what exactly is a person thinking that make them feel like they want to turn into the figment of their imagination of what a woman is? Because clearly a man don't know what a woman is. They don't know. How do they know what a woman is? They've never been a woman. They look at women and they idolize women and they put it in their mind that I'm assuming that these are the things that women do, say, and how they act. And then I'm going to impersonate that, and that will make me somehow feel like what a woman is feeling like on the inside. Anyway.
Know about the trans relationship. There you go.
Would you ever work with a trans woman?
I have. I've said no up till this point.
The stigma that there is for men like me and Adam, right, that are tatted up or
people made it up,
jacked up, or if the background he comes from, or the background I come from, or the people we come from, we're not allowed to do anything other than just straight, sexual type of stuff with natural women. If you get caught doing anything else, you're gonna get blasted. Just like when you did that thing with Jason Love and Lena.
Right.
That, honestly, bro, I was pissed off for you seeing what people write about it. I'm like, maybe him and his wife are enjoying their journey. Like, if that's what pleasures them, like, bro, I like seeing my girl. Bro, I'll say it right now, I like seeing my girl do interracial scenes with black guys. I get off to it. I ain't ashamed to admit I like watching my women pleasure, bro.
it's hot.
Listen, I will say this again. I reiterate this. I don't really care what people do in their own personal life. But when they come out and they put it out on social media, I feel that I like to comment about it. That's all it is. I mean, am I mad at this guy? Do I feel some type of way about this guy? Man, that's that man life, man. He can make a definition for whatever he wants. As long as they not messing with kids and stuff and they grown, I couldn't care less. But it is very interesting because if you want to truly understand without people lying to you, you could just listen to them long enough then they'll say it. This man just said, he claimed he's an alpha male. He had just made mention that he's okay with watching another man do this to the person that's considered to be his partner, and he get off on it. This dude already got other stuff going on. So the trans thing is not even really a thing. That's just one iteration of what he probably would do in other situations.
It takes it takes a strong man to be able to watch the whole situation go down. She's probably texting him, setting up the collab, and you're sitting in your head like, is this a good idea? Like, is this going to be hot?
I felt like I kind of got like a window into what it would be like to be gay or trans. I just have a hard time wrapping my head around why people would be that concerned about it.
Yeah.
Same thing with you guys. It's like, listen, I totally get people who don't agree with it, are weirded out by it.
And like,
we're
not here
like
to try to like
the kid thing, which we get too.
Yeah,
totally
like I'm completely against everything. Like I don't, try to sit here and be like, we were just getting his haircut the other day and people think, oh, trans aren't supposed to be around kids. Like I was doing a puzzle with, his son on the floor, enjoying my time.
Not pushing no agenda.
Yeah, like not even.
All right, I think I'm done with this. I can't watch this much longer. But what I will say is that to compartmentalize and to have an honest conversation, it's people who are sexually abused, people who have been manipulated, or they have some fetish or something and they're living it out. That's what this is. Because I think people try to pass this off as a man dating a woman. These two people do adult entertainment. This person is doing adult entertainment that don't involve him, and then he doing adult entertainment, I'm assuming, that don't involve this person. So they already not only knee deep in this stuff they doing, they knee deep in all kinds of other stuff. These people are not the average, or I don't know how it explains why these two people would be together, if that makes any sense. And the reason I want to comment on it, because I don't like when people try to gaslight and try to make this image of this is just two normal people. No, this is people who are perverse to a certain degree. You got to be if you're doing stuff on camera and you posting it online and you got OnlyFans and you watching other people do stuff with your partner. That's crazy to me. But each his own, man. If they happy in their life, they got to talk to God about it. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one.